Welcome to Edgewater Oaks. We're going to do a quick tour pre-handover. So this will be the last video before the big reveal that we do at the end. I'm going to show you some of the bits where we're up to, some of the progress we've made, some of the unique design USPs that make us different to other developers. So coming in, I'll show you around. We're nearly finished with this, and this is the gated entrance that comes here. So enough to get a car off the road safely, so no one's under pressure to come into the gated entrance on the site. There's going to be another wall here, wrapping around the main entrance, and then a double opener gate with a really nice bespoke entrance. So it's a really nice sense of arrival when you come home from work. This spine road's now been swept. This is ready to have the black tarmac being put down. We've got the landscaping details being done here now, so all the hedge boundaries in, and that really helps soften up the area. South-facing sunlight on that way, and canal and river view, so all the area ties in completely with the countryside feel. We'll show you a before of the drives, and then we'll show you an after of the resin bond that we're doing. It's quite an expensive material. Not a lot of developers will do it because it's so cost prohibitive. And again, most developers will either just leave it as a tarmac black drive, or they'll do block paving, for example. But this is a really good highlight of how we do things differently. So this is our before surface, and then the guys are actually just installing this resin bond at the moment. And if we take a closer look here, this is a really bespoke product. We've actually hand-picked this, so it's got a certain colour of the stone that blends in with that natural stonework from a local quarry. And then what we've done is added an extra level of detail to it and picked out a tiny little granule, which is this colour here. That is actually the same RAL colour as the window surround, the door surround, the bifolds at the back, and that's the level of detail that we go to. We are pretty obsessed with nice little detail touches like that. What we've done, this is both form and function. What we could have done is put the flags right up to the edge of the house, but there is still a potential chance that if we did that, you can get bridging and water going into the house. What we've done to make sure it's completely belt and braces is take this hard standing area away from the house. We've got drainage systems in the gardens as standard. And then we finished it off with a really nice detail of this grey slate stone. And this process goes throughout the whole area and the whole perimeter of the house. This is handcrafted stone from a natural quarry. And what some developers will do to try and get this look is a reconstituted concrete product. We've not done that, we've done it the hard way, we've done it the right way. We've spent a lot more money on getting this natural stone. It's a sandstone, nice lovely chamfered edges that come into this lovely beautiful detail in the middle. And you can see floor to ceiling windows, floor to ceiling stonework that we've done. And we've done 288 pieces of stone on this development, which if you speak to my brickies or my stonemasons, they'll tell you how much of a task that is to do. This driveway's got to be resin bond. That driveway is nearly finished now, which completely transforms the look of the whole site. But even in the daytime, when you can't fully appreciate the lighting scheme that we've put in, these lights look absolutely incredible, even in the day. We don't like to upsell much at all. There will be some areas that people can buy and add to, but for a standard product, what we like to do is include the lighting as standard as much as we can. The design of the lights thought about months in advance, and when it gets to this stage, it's really exciting because the vision that we've had just all completely comes together at once, and then the product of that is this little baby here. So last time we did a video, this was a bit more of in a shell condition, so this is probably a few weeks off from completion, so we're just doing snag works, we're doing final decoration bits. We make sure we come back at night as well. It's incredibly important we see what the product looks like in a dusk setting, because it might highlight something that a buyer would see, but we've not seen in the day. Just making sure everything fits perfectly, that we're in a comfortable position with, that the quality and detail is there perfectly. And so the sense of arrival has been designed from the outside that you can see all the way through the property to the south-facing sunlight, to the waterside boundary, the fields surrounding it, so you get that sense of calm and ease straight away. And the second wow factor that you get as soon as you're seeing that is this massive space above, incredible lighting, design and detail. And then coming into this bit, which we have based on the CGIs that we've produced. Well, this is an incredible central piece that visually splits the area without having to put a physical boundary in place and doors either side, so that you can't see what your kids are doing, you can't see what your family are doing. And this is a media wall where we've got surround sound speakers on this side, surround sound speakers down at the other side of the kitchen, TV on this side has been designed so it's a little bit lower, so then when you sat around here with a big L-shaped sofa, it's at eye level with an LED light underneath, which is a really nice little lighting touch that you get at night. This is where the dining room table is going to be. Incredible lighting scheme that we've got behind here, through to the kitchen area, which sits 5 people on the breakfast bar. Surround sound speakers again in the ceiling, real wood on the kitchen. This is an incredible X-tone detail from Porcelanosa Kitchens. But then when you face back onto this side, the media wall tells another story, and that is that from this side, the TV is a bit higher, because when you sat at a dining room table, you're naturally a bit higher than the sofas. It's a little bit higher than where you naturally cook in the kitchen, so it's at eye level. And then the 5 breakfast bar tables, they're a little bit higher on the stools. We find a lot of the time developers neglect a downstairs toilet, but that's the place where your guests go. So you've got an incredible kitchen, incredible bathrooms upstairs. So when you have a look at the toilet down there, we've got floating toilets, flush plates, marble and stone sink surrounded by LED lights with a big mirror. Coming into the cinema room now, this can be designed as a cinema room, a kids' play area or an office downstairs. But what we've done is actually flown this floor space into this area. So it's a continuation of the floor space. Some people have gone for carpets, other people have gone for hard area. So what we've done is paid a significant amount to have this pre-wired for cinema wires. So you can have an 80-inch screen TV on the wall here, incredible lighting like View Cinema. But people can have this as a multifunctional space, but we future-proofed it by putting wires in the wall, wires in the ceiling to have surround sound speakers, so that if people do want that option, all they need to do is come in, plug and play, bring the wires out of the wall, and then they've got a fully functioning cinema. A lot of developers would have gone for just an easier straight flight staircase which goes down, but what I've actually incorporated the design here is a bit more of a wow factor, a bit more something different than what a normal developer would do to keep elevating that value that we can offer buyers. So this is a really nice sweeping staircase, complete glass. You can see all that south-facing garden. And then if you have a look here, this goes upstairs, completely switch back to the landing, complete glass. And then you get this beautiful reflection in the glass of these big lights that we've got here as well. When we're first putting a plot onto what's in effect a piece of paper to see how the houses stack up, how to use the environment to the maximum impact for a house, we've gone to the level of detailing of orientating the houses to a position we feel it benefits from the maximum amount of natural light being on the south side. So most of the living space, master bedroom, downstairs open plan area, second lounge, all back onto the south facing Waterside. And then on the front, north facing, these have still got a really good benefit of surrounded by mature trees, 80 foot that we were so lucky as a developer to get. But then also there's huge steel structures in place here so that we've been able to get this void space at the top here. So it's an impression of space, it's very airy and light, masses of natural light coming through, even from the north side here. We can see through this glass balcony, you can see all your open space here, so it just creates that sense of freedom, space and light airiness. This is the master bedroom. We've got incredible apex height ceiling. We've got this incredible apex window. Again, completely onto the south side, natural sunlight view that you wake up to first thing in the morning, followed by this very generous sized balcony. And I'll let these field views and the waterside views speak for themselves. So then coming back into the bedroom from outside on the canal, we've got a walk-in wardrobe here, really nice bedroom detailing on the floor, so people can have built-in wardrobe space there. We've got these incredible hanging down halo lights, we've even designed like mood lighting at the top here. So the benefit of that is you can come into the house or the bedroom at night instead of blinding a partner that may be already in bed, or if you just want that mood night setting, then you've got just these lights that you can put on. As well as these two lights here, so you have a super king size bed there. One light can be turned off if one partner's reading and one partner wants to go to sleep, and these can be dimmed as well. Okay, so this is one of my favorite bathrooms. It's still a construction site, so we were hoping that it was going to be semi-free, but there's a massive ladder in the way, so you're just going to have to think around that. I've done something completely different here. This is the first time I've ever done a freestanding bath with an LED wraparound light in it. The effect that it gives is incredible. We take quite a lot of inspiration from spas, from hotels. And I think blending into a house like this, it works absolutely perfectly. So here's the ladder that shouldn't be in here, but it is, but working around that. This doesn't come as part of the bathroom, by the way. But some of the other intricate designs that we do, again, something different is black flush plates, floating toilets, black detail on the shower, black detail with the radiator, black detail with everything else. It would have been a lot easier for us to have copied and pasted every house type, but I've done all kitchens different, I've done all bathrooms different, so that when people move on, they've paid a lot of money for the houses, they've got a bespoke product that no other neighbours got. And so for instance on this one, we've done something a little bit different with the black theme throughout, because this kitchen's got a beautiful black granite leather worktop. We've copied that kind of theme and done a very bold statement black design on this media wall. What we've tried to do is create a wow factor in every bathroom. So again, it's not a normal product. We want people to be amazed when they see it. And the obsession with detail and the level of design that we go to, hopefully will speak for itself. So have a look at this. You'll see there's a walk-through shower, which you can get through either way with an incredible LED strip either side. And again, it's not a massive cost difference for a developer to go to that extent. All it takes is a bit of thought process, a bit of care, and the actual desire to do it. We try and do that in every one of the bathrooms. That light then matches up with the other light with the LED in the mirror. And another thing that we've done throughout the development in the whole house is a nice soft warm light with 3000 Kelvin. And that's the same for every light bulb in the property, so that everything blends together and nothing seems out of place. And the other thing that we've got is this massive bath here, which is accommodated for a 6'1", well it's more, I'm 6'1" and I've got plenty of space in here. But these have been the products of feedback from buyers. So when we've got tall people moving in, they've always had compromises with the baths, whether they've been deep enough. So we've gone here, this is a huge bath, it's 950mm wide. We've designed it so that two people can fit in it. These are stone resin surfaces so that they're impermeable to makeup. We've done the same with the sinks. So again, that story all ties together. Little details that we've broken up the whole space with. So these black trim lines go throughout the whole perimeter of the bathroom, and it just breaks it up. Instead of just having complete white space, this just adds a level of design detail that tells, again, a bigger story. This space here, what we're talking about with the bath being a stone resin, this is the same surface on here, so again, impermeable to any makeup stains. We've got a ridiculous amount of storage here that's cleverly designed to stay out of the way. Okay, so that's a little sneak peek of the site nearly wrapping up. Probably a couple of weeks left on it. Snagging works, landscaping works, getting the resin bond driveways finished off, getting the gated entrance done, and then general snagging works. But once we do a final reveal of the houses, that'll be a next level video, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Any questions, fire them below, and we'll speak to you soon.